Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my drive-by, guys. It is 79 degrees. Today's May 29th, 2015. It's great. It's 9:57, 10 o'clock. I'm heading towards Tampa. You can see this here. I'm just passing exit 182 up on the I-75 going southbound. I hope everybody's doing great, guys. It's like I said, it's 79 degrees. And hey, Weapons Education, I wanted to just do a shout out to him. I know you're listening. I think you're on the west coast, the West Palm Beach area. I just wanted to say hi because you're my neighbor. And Hot Dogger 808, how he's doing. He's an Aussie. He's in Australia. He's a fellow Desert Eagle fan. And Buffman, he's the 5'7" guy, an ammunition shooter of friggin' YouTube. He's shooting all his ammunition and testing stuff and coming up with the new companies that make ammunition and stuff like that, which is really cool. And my cameras decide to go out in and out of focus because it's focusing probably on a fly or something on the windshield sometimes, and it goes out of focus. But either way, I hope everybody else is doing great. If I forgot anybody's name, I got a few hundred subscribers. Thanks for everybody subscribing and bringing up my subscriber base up. I really appreciate it. I will have some more giveaways coming out soon. But I wanted to bring up, and this is, I guess, a drive-by about compensated barrels. I'm just trying to get this focused a little better here on the road. If I go a little closer and bring that out, that may look better. You get a little bit more ambient light from the highway here, from the street lights. There you go. See, the thing is also when I'm recording, I'm not using a GoPro or anything. I'm using, and I should try a GoPro and see how it works because I got it in the car. I might hook it up. But I am using my Panasonic, I think it's TDC 700 or something. It's a high definition camera. I paid, I think when I bought it, about $900, but it's a really nice camera. And the nice thing about this camcorder, it's got a fantastic zoom. Look at that zoom. I mean, I can zoom in and out, just reach my hand over, get a real zoom. I zoom the cars. It's got good resolution, really nice, really, really crisp. And I like these because I can zoom. And what's, going to be, you have a camera, action camera, if you can't zoom, what the hell good is it? I could zoom in on a bird's nose, at a few hundred yards with this thing. It's really nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and start our video. And today I'm talking about compensated guns. As everybody knows, I'm really a fan of the compensated firearms. And if I had it my way, I'd have every single one of my firearms ported all day, and that rhymes. But needless to say, I started out with the compensated Desert Eagles, and those really, the controllability of the gun, it really helped so much. And then I went ahead and, after the Desert Eagles, I had the Smith & Wesson 500s, which were all ported. They came factory with the ported compensator in there, or compensated, not really. They were a little bit of both, compensated mainly. So compensated usually is a piece that added onto the end of the barrel, that's at the very end of the barrel, that helps with muzzle flip and things like that, and recoil. Most of your manufacturer ones, they usually do the compensated, or you can buy threaded barrels with compensators on the end of them. You can adjust it. Really, there's not many true ported barrels unless you go ahead and send it out to someplace, like if you have a Glock, like Rock Your Glock, or you send it out to Magnaport, which are the inventor of the port. They use a device which is an ESD, electrostatic discharge, and it gives you real clean cuts through your barrel and through your slide. It makes it look just like a factory porting, but they're the ones that came out of it, and they had a problem, some arguments. I blink my lights always for the trucks to get in front of me, and so when I used to drive a lot, that's what I always do. But in cars. But anyway, so The compensated, like I say, let's go back. Compensator is something you add to the end of the barrel. It's usually threaded. Something can be integral to the barrel too, but that's your compensator. Ported is usually something in between the barrel, not really at the end of it as much. Okay. However, some people can, like my Nighthawk Custom T3 Comp has a compensated Schumann barrel, and that has the ports right at the end of the barrel. But it's still the way they're situated and how wide they are. It still makes it function as a ported barrel, and it's very good controllability. And that's what I wanted to get into. Started out with my Desert Eagle. The original ones never had a compensator for it, or they call it a muzzle brake. So you had to send the barrel out to Magnum Research, and they machined 3 holes in the end of it and installed this aftermarket part, which was made by Magnum Research, and that would allow your muzzle brake, a muzzle blast, and decrease it. And it added about 1 inch onto the gun and about a little over 1 ounce of weight. So normally your gun was 6 inches, your gun would be 7 inches, and you can add another ounce and a half for weight-wise. It did help a little bit with controllability, but it made it kind of big like a Howdy Doody. But it was the only game in town. So all my Desert Eagles, I put muzzle brakes on. Then the Smith & Wessons, I bought them, and they all had, you might as well say compensators or muzzle brake. I don't know if you want to call it ported, because it's right at the end of the barrel. And usually it's in between there if it's a ported barrel, because it releases the gas, slows the bullet down a little, decreases the muzzle flip at the same time, and allows the bullet to continue on. So apples and oranges, what people call them. But